English Alternative for Movement lesson, and I'm here to talk about early infant development, but more so what's going on with your baby when they should or when they're not rolling over, those kind of concerns, because I'm not about diagnosing, I'm here to catch the early things that go on with your baby. Generally, when rolling over, there's three things that you want to start to see with rolling over. So first of all, it's not that the baby's hands come to midline. What you should start seeing is what we call asymmetrical, meaning it's being done on both sides in a counter. So what you want to start seeing are these kind of movements with your child in the hands. So yes, they might hold an object together, but they're starting to move. And this movement, what it should be doing is automatically rotating that sternum, that chest bone. So if they're just doing this, or even a warning sign I don't like, I see the shoulders too much, but they're bringing the hands up like this and you're seeing the shoulder activity. If you notice like this, see, I'm not seeing so much as the shoulder, that crease in the shoulder. So that would be one thing that you want to work on. The other thing that you'll start to see with your baby, or they should start actually from the beginning, is an asymmetrical kicking. So if you're seeing more that the legs really want to stay together, they scissor, that you really don't want to see, or they're almost like kicking but same. Remember when you've taken a tantrum and go, I don't want to do it? Well, that's again an asymmetrical kicking that's starting to go on. So you'll be seeing these kind of things, and with the arms. So it looks like they're just wiggling about, but you want the asymmetrical, not same. Because what starts to happen, again too, if the leg is straight, these are straight, guess what? I'm not going to see the movement through here. So that's what you're looking for first of all. So now what happens too with rolling over, it's usually by an accident. The vision is very important. So you should already be noticing it happens about 3 weeks of age where the following starts to come in. Not tracking. Tracking is a skill much higher, but the baby will start to, let's say, look at your face, and they'll go in and out of it, but they'll come back. But what happens with rolling over, they look and they see, and all of a sudden they're on their belly. And this is what starts to happen. Now you might see where they're lying down like this, that's fine. You should start to see, again, asymmetrical. Here you should start seeing like a pre-crawl, but not, again, where the legs are going the same. You will not see arms straight out, like this kind of thing. Anything that looks stiff is not a good sign. And if your child is low tone, they're not even bringing the arms up. And so there will be your warning sign with the tone factor. When they first roll over, you are not going to get this. It's that comes down, a pubic bone strike, the butt down. That's at a 4.5 month stage that you'll see where they're striking down here enough to bring the head around. It's not a plank. Babies do not do this. Don't let anybody say they need strength in the neck to lift their neck up or bring their hands up. That we don't. Adults can do that, but babies, their pubic bone goes right down and boom, and they're countering. That's a more true STNR is another word you might see or hear of. But you'll see something like this. Now you might get, as you'll see here on the video, a light head lift. But again, look for that counter. See how they're rolling through the wrist, rolling through the wrist. Now if your baby, let's just say you're one of these parents that notice only prefers to look to the right. Words like maybe torticollis are coming into play. Or again, when you're hearing preferred, babies are not have habits at this age. Just like they're not right-handed, left-handed, they're not anything like that. So you don't want to say my baby prefers to look this side. This should be just as easy as this. So if you get preferred, again, one of the warning signs are, then you're not going to see this because they're not, when their head's here, they can't see. They don't have the eye hand. And so too, you're also going to see, oh, my baby only prefers to roll to the right. Everything we want in a baby, they can do to the left as well as to the right. So that's another warning sign that you want to look for and you want to assist. So where you have to look at first is the vision. Can I take a little sparkly and go, ooh, and they come over? Ooh, can they come over? And that would be true rolling over. Now again, they're 1 month, 2 month, 3 months old. They don't perform. So if you lose them or they get distracted, that's one thing. If you're ever unsure, Movement Lesson is a great resource. Post a video on my Facebook page. I'd be happy to review it for you, explain specifically. If you have any concerns, just post it on my page, and I'm here for you. If you have any comments from below, absolutely. I have updated videos all the time, so just like or subscribe. But these are some things you really want to look at for a pre-roll rolling over. And you want to be able to see just as much that on their backs to their bellies and vice versa. Same thing too. And you'll see that it's more vision, they'll catch something, their size, and then all of a sudden they're on their backs. So it's not purposeful rolling over, but it's purposeful rolling over, meaning that they had the attention to something and all of a sudden they're going, oh, I'm here. This is different than just having my baby, hi, how are you, and then just placing them on tummy time for some tummy time. Equally important, but don't mistake tummy time for that my baby, yes, rolls over from the front to the back. That should be independent of our input.